Hey, 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 you guys, how are you doing? It is Yippee Skippy time, which is to say it's new products alert. What? We have a new season that started today, September 1st. Thank goodness I had today off to be ready for all the fun. So as you're hopping on, you are going to comment because I'm going to give one person some happy mail just from commenting the time that they're seeing this video. If you're live action, say I'm here live, girl. Or if you have a time that you watch replay, okay? So as we are doing this exciting thing, I'm gonna share this into my very fun group called Kicking Back with Kathy. And if you haven't heard it, it is one of my favorite places to hang out. So I'm gonna share it in there and then we are ready to start. So here's just a little bit of samples for our fun products, and we're gonna go big. We're ready. Don't forget to comment what time you're seeing the video and which one of the new products is your favorite. So pantry items, we are very popular with those. So we have some new mixes that I think you're gonna be excited for. So we're gonna start little and then we're gonna get bigger as I go. So the first one is meatloaf mix. Now, I don't know about you, but meatloaf is a fun thing that you can make either in meatball style. You can do a big meatloaf, or you can do miniature meatloaves and freeze them and then serve them. If you have a big family, you can do little mini meatloaves. But how fun is this? It has all the flavoring, and hang on, it has, all you need is 2 pounds of milk. No, 2 pounds of milk. 2 pounds of ground beef, milk, half a cup milk, 2 eggs, and then this mix. And that is what you're gonna put together to make your meatloaf. How fun. All right, next one, salted caramel, going from savory to sweet. And this is fun for dips. It's fun for mixtures and all different things. The idea is you can make a salted vanilla dessert with cream cheese, butter that's softened, this mix, and heavy whipping cream. You can do a pie in a pie crust. You can do it crushed with vanilla wafers, pretzels, toffee pieces, or caramel sauce. You come up with it, you do it. Probably gonna gain like 500 pounds with this good stuff. So these are 2 of our meal mixes. If you didn't know, we have pantry products, and a lot of people get them and they try them and then they need to restock because they're so delicious, or the family loves them. All right, still stay in pantry, but I want you just to pretend, because I can't find. Pretend this is not dulce de leche cake. It is cinnamon crunch cake mix. Just pretend. So that's a new cake mix we have. If you have our beer bread, if you love our sourdough, Italian herb mix, focaccia bread, this is the new one for the sweets. We have almond pound cake. I don't know if you guys have a bread mix or a cake mix, let me know. But this is gonna be cinnamon crunch cake. Think like a coffee cake. That's just gonna make your house smell dreamy. Speaking of dreamy, gourmet toffee apple crisp. Now, shout out your favorite drink. Are you a hot coffee, cold coffee, tea, Diet Coke? You pick it. You could probably drizzle this in it. Some other ideas it had is mix it with whipped cream or Cool Whip, mix it in your pancakes, drizzle it over ice cream. Gourmet toffee apple crisp. And of course, if you're gonna make an apple crisp, put some of this in there too. All right, so this is one of our syrups. We have some syrups coming back, brown sugar syrup, and another really good one, I can't remember, I think it might be the cherry almond. We've had in our line, but this is a brand new one, and they're bringing back other ones because the season's here for that kind of thing. So, yumsters. All right, I'm gonna try and move this stuff out of the way. Don't forget to comment. Who is here? My poor kicking crew is expecting me over there, so hopefully they're seeing this too. Okay, we slide this out of the way because the whole kids club is, it's gonna have its own little thing. But I do wanna say it's our 45th anniversary, and we have some really cool stuff. I'm going to take you on a tour to my dishes in a second, but this is the anniversary scraper. What a beautiful gold burst. And our scrapers are the bomb diggity. You can do them on hot pans. They scrape the sides very cleanly and they don't melt. Love it. Then we have, let's talk some pie, all right? Who are my pie people? If you love pie, comment what kind of pie is your favorite. I love kind of fruity pies like berries or cherries. I'm not a big apple pie person, but I'm not gonna say no to a pie. So this is our pie server. It actually came, if you got our half pie set that has 2 half pies, this came with it. So it's the same thing, but now they just have offered it on its own individually. Still in the mood for pie? Me too. Let me slide this guy away. And we have a new pie plate. Stoneware lovers, yippee skippy. This is a gorgeous plum color. It's a real deep purple. I don't know if it does any, if you can tell. We still have our white one. This has been in so many different colors, but this is the season color for us. And our white one is real pretty too, that we still have that one. Okay, we've had gray, we've had cranberry, you name it, we've probably had it in our pie plate, but this is gorgeous. With that, you're gonna be able to make fancy pies, whether they're savory or sweet, and you're gonna be able to make, what? Pie braids and decorations. So this is silicone. Okay, I'm not a big baker, but I'm still excited because it's gonna look like I know what I'm doing. And it has like bubble knots for this one and then braids for this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but kids can push it down in there. You can push your pie crust down in there to make that design, and then it just pops out, and then you decorate. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. No, I have not made a pie, but guess what? I got a picture of one. This is the new season's best. And look it, so the bubbles are on the outside and the braids are on the top crisscross design. So that's what it's gonna look like, and you're gonna have to just do it super easy. This is on the back. Isn't that fun? So even if you're not a pie maker, like I am not, you're gonna love it. And season's best, we always have this, people add this onto their order. It's $2. And it has great recipes for the season. It has dinners, desserts, classics. It has pear pie. I've never in my life had a pear pie. But look at this layered pumpkin dessert. Do you see that? That's in our insulated bowl, and I love like a trifle layer vibe, and that's what this has. Does anybody have their decorations up? My grandkidlets were here and wanted to decorate. We just ran out of time, but they were ready. So that kind of got me in the mood to do it. And today's weather has been so nice and breezy. I feel like I could make it happen. All right. Then let me get this out of the way. We have these guys. These we've had in just plain white glass and rectangles and squares. Like they've been a couple different shapes, but now they nest together. So they're leak-proof glass containers. They can go in the oven, they can go in the microwave, but they're leak-proof. So the lids are now color. And I love that they did that, because sometimes with the white, you'd have to take it out and clean, you know, if you had sauce or something on it. With the colors, it won't be as bad, or stain as well. So this is the teeny one, and they go nesting together, which I love because it just saves space for tiny kitchens. And you can put anything in here and turn it sideways, and it's gonna be leak proof. How gorgeous are those? All right, give me some jobs you think that these would work for. I love doing boiled eggs ahead. Like to put those in there with a paper towel and have that ready. If you prep chicken, if you prep your lunches, these are your thing. You want to get a couple of these sets because we always have them in the fridge. Ooh, please don't break the pie thing. In the fridge. So I always have to go get more and more and more. All right. Then, how cute is that? I think this is going to be our new viral product. The cup slicer did it, the cup zester, the mix and chop, and this is called the pepper corer. Say that 3 times fast. And what I like about it is you take it apart. This part goes on big peppers, and you chunk it down in the top and you twist it, and it takes the ribs and everything out. And then you can use this little guy to scrape it like our old scoop loop we used to have. And then this one, if you want to do stuffed little peppers, you can use this for that. Same thing, it just goes down and you twist, pull up, and then you just push it out for this. Isn't this the cutest thing? 12 bucks, you guys. This is only $12. I don't know the price of everything, but for some reason that just stuck in my head because it's just really cute. Speaking of cute, who needs a mini vacuum cleaner in their life? How fun is this piece? Let me unplug this and get out of the way. How fun is this piece? It is called the Mini Counter Vacuum Cleaner. And so when you have it, it has 2 AA batteries in it. It has cute little brushes on the bottom. And if you have crumbs or things on the countertop, I should have, you just go around and you can, apparently I have something on my countertop. You can just vacuum it. Now, I know you're like, Kathy, okay, what's that about? If you do a lot of sourdough or baking, the little edge you can use as a scraper, and then you vacuum up the pieces. Like, you know how it gets caked onto your counter. The other fun thing is it has accessories that are in this little bag. So if you have a car seat, if you have a drawer, this, you can put the accessory in the center and then just vacuum like your silverware drawer or anything like that. In your fridge, like I'm thinking my produce drawer, like when you take everything out, there's always little things in there. Go ahead and vacuum it before you wipe it down. The other neat accessory is the tube or the hose. Okay, I don't know how to get this out. Hang on. All right, trust me. I gotta learn these things because they're new. All right, I'll work on that. This hose goes in this spot too. And the neat thing, if you have car seats, if you have your air fryer, a lot of times you get little crunchy things in your air fryer and you can't wipe it out. So just take this and it goes deep into the air fryer to get the crumbs and the little niblets out for you. I'm gonna work on how to get this going, but you just empty the little container. Okay, I did it. You empty the container that it's gathering all the stuff, but you actually hear it getting sucked into this little miniature vacuum cleaner. I love this. It's so fun. All right. I was like, I'm not really sure about this. Like, who's going to want this? And then I showed it to a couple people. They're like, that's the best thing ever. And they have like high chairs and little car seat nooks and crannies, even big cars, right? Even car seats that have like crumbs and things that you have going through drive-throughs and things. So this is our microfiber towel. It's cute. I'm not sure. I think one side is like scratchy and one side is soft. Not scratchy, but scrubby. I haven't opened that yet because I think I'm going to give that away. But we brought back, we've had the 4 miniature cake pans. They have brought back in our new Tiffany color the 2 cake pan set, the round one that's a normal size cake. So 1 box of cake mix will do both of these. You guys like cake? I need some cake now that I talked about it. All right, let me stick it over here. Okie doke. Now, another fun thing. I've been using this because we get our products as consultants early, and so we can mess around with them. Clearly, I haven't messed around with the vacuum thing, but this has been getting a workout in, but it's collapsible, and it covers things in your microwave so they don't splatter. It has little holes, and it goes in the dishwasher, and it goes perfectly over a plate of food or leftovers. I've put, butter under it, and it just keeps from getting the mess in your fun microwave. Any favorites yet? I can't wait to see what you guys think. These are just big trivets. So plate size, skillet size. These are just fun, easy trivets that you can put anywhere on your countertop or on if you have a wooden table and you want to just preserve it. You can just put this on it so it doesn't damage it with the heat from your pots or plates or whatever the case is. Okay? Dishwasher safe as well. Now for the big dog. Here we go. So we have had stainless nonstick for a long time. And then Pampered Chef switched gears. Our stainless nonstick has no trivet or rivets in it where you have to clean around like when you're doing eggs and stuff. And so neither does our new stainless. It's not nonstick, but the way you cook with it, it is nonstick. But I'm going to learn with you because I am not a stainless cooker. But people are so excited because it's a clean way to cook without any chemicals or things that the non-stick versions have in different collections. So this is like jewelry. Look at how pretty it is. And so this is the pot. No clue how big it is. I want to say 3/4, but I don't want to stick to that. You'll notice I have these fun little protectors. They come in a set of 4, and you get protectors that are all sizes to do this, or if you have stoneware pieces. I have another set of these for my bakeware Brilliance pans. So they're perfect for fitting and saving your cookware from scratching and things like that. Here's the skillet. Yes, it looks brand new because I haven't used it yet. But I've seen people using these and it looks just as nice. That's, you know, the fun part once you learn how to cook on a stainless. If you're a stainless person, shout out a tip. But my favorite thing, because I can't stand skillets with rivets here, because I always seem to have food get gunked up in here. And so it doesn't have that. And these are lifetime warranty. So these would be the last pans you would ever have to buy, because if you have any issues, they replace them. Okay. And then this is the size I'm most excited about is, I think it's a 4.5 quart. And it comes with a lid that is glass. Let me see if I can find my lid. Actually, it's this lid, but bigger. Okay. All the skillets and pots of this set come in with lids. Back in the day, I don't know if you remember, we would have skillets and then you'd have to buy the lid separately. So I love that Pampered Chef worked that out, and now it comes with the lid. These can go in your dishwasher. They're dishwasher safe as well. But I can't wait to make something in this. Pasta sauce, chicken. There's a fun recipe in the book, Season's Best booklet, and it's in this pan, and it's called, well, Salisbury steak. And there's one that is called pan roasted chicken. Actually, it's in the skillet. But you do the searing on your stovetop, and then you stick it in the oven to finish it off. And that's where the flavor comes from, is when you sear it, it keeps it juicy, and it creates the flavor to make the gravy in the bottom, or the sauce, not necessarily gravy, but so delicious. And it's using our rosemary herb seasoning mix. So that's gonna be a fun recipe to have. Anybody see something they like yet? I know. But wait, there's more. All right, so Kids Club. We have a program called Kids Club. And Kids Club has been around. Quite a few of you have gotten the Dough Much Fun box. And I love it because it makes it fun for the kids to get in the kitchen with you. And you also are building confidence for them to be independent in the kitchen and learn all the things that you can learn in the kitchen next to a parent. So Kids Club has a series. And the fun thing is you can pick a 3-box series or a 6-box series. And when you get your boxes, it's every other month, you get a new box shipped to you or your kidlet. And you can register for, it is not like a renewal thing. It's a 3-box series or a 6-box series. The 6-box would take you through the year, so every other month you would get a new box of Kids Club, and it comes with a full-size Pampered Chef product, a full-size pantry item, several recipe cards and directions and neat things that you can work with your kids on, and then a fun apron pin. Now I gave Tinley my little pin for the apron. I think she took it home, but each box has a new pen that you can collect for them to gather. And then if you have other pens you want to add to it as well, you can. When you do the 3-box series, it's free shipping. So if you're doing it as a gift for maybe a grandkiddo or your favorite niece in Montana, you can send it to them and it's free shipping. If you do the 6-box series, then you get free shipping and you get the apron for free. Okay, so it's a fun way to get kiddos back in the kitchen. I think a lot of times people that have picky eaters is they haven't gotten in the kitchen to actually help and do the fun stuff behind it, and just see how making a yummy meal or a recipe can be fun as a family event together. So Kids Club is here. I'm going to share in a different video what's in our Kids Club box for this next up. I've already shared what was in the Dough Much Fun box, but if you're interested, 3-box or 6-box series is the new way Kids Club is working out. All right, so be sure to comment. I have my winner from last Monday from my kicking crew is Sue Cosdris. If you're watching this, you're going to be getting some happy mail from me. But if you comment on this one, either the time that you saw it, or your favorite new product, or as many comments as you want to make, then your name goes in a drawing for my free giveaway on next Monday. Okay, so be sure to comment. If you want to share the video, I would love that. And you guys have a great Monday. Toodaloo, Buckaroos. Bye.